Hello. So, I've lost 3.3 pounds today. I put it up here just so you guys could see my stats, and then you will know. So I started at 284 pounds, and I was on paleo for 1 month, and then I went to 268.8, and then since starting keto, I've lost 5.7 pounds in a week and a half. So my total weight loss to date is 20.9 pounds, and I just put my macros here. This is what I consume. I very, very seldom, if ever, have hit my calories for the day, and I have not gone over my carbs yet for the day. Not to say it can't happen or it won't, but thus far we are doing good. So, everything's been going pretty good this week. I have started taking a magnesium supplement, which is I think 150 milligrams. I made Sole, which is a salt water drink. If you Google that, you will see how to make it. But essentially it is pink Himalayan salt that you put in a mason jar, fill it with filtered water, and shake it. Or probably a quarter of a cup to a pint of filtered water, and you shake it, put it on the counter, leave it for 24 hours. If there's salt left in the bottom of your jar, then that means that the water has consumed all of the salt that it can. You're good to drink it. If there's no salt left in the bottom of your jar, then you need to add a little bit of salt and let it sit until you have like a little bit left in the bottom of the jar. And then you know that the water has consumed everything that it's going to consume, so all of the molecules of water then have salt in them, and then you have like a half a teaspoon of that, I think up to a full teaspoon once a day. That'll bring up your sodium. Potassium, I am just using foods, and I am using the no salt as well on my food so that I can try to bring up the potassium levels. I haven't had any leg cramps or anything yet, so I'm not sure that this is going to be an issue for me, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear. I do want to make sure I have things in place and that I am doing things correctly so that I don't have any deficiencies in the electrolyte department. So that's what is that. And this week my big thing has been like trace sugars. So I find it so difficult. I'm not really eating processed meat per se, other than like bacon. I don't think that's processed though, I don't know. And I was gonna try some like salami or pepperoni or something like that. Everything I've been finding has some sort of trace sugar in it. So even if the ingredient list says 0 sugar, when you get into the actual ingredient list, you know, there's dextrose or sucralose or some kind of sugar in there. My understanding is for bacon, it's not a big deal, because as long as the actual list has 0 and your ingredients has sugar, it's because it's been cured in sugar and has been rinsed away. So there would be such low trace amounts. Now, I don't know that that is true about other cured meats. So I do find that that is becoming an issue for me, and I don't know how far I want to go with that, because with meats especially, I've been noticing that there's trace sugars in like everything that is processed. So, which is fine, you know, I can stick to the good old-fashioned chicken, beef, and pork, or fish, but I do find that that is super annoying. I'm also on the hunt for some low-carb salad dressings, but I don't want them to be so low-carb that they're not really real anymore. And I don't think that I will be tolerating too much sweeteners. I'm still testing a couple out. I'm not a big fan of stevia. It has an awful aftertaste to me. I did try, I can't remember the brand of it, but like they're like little pouches to like, like little sticks of that you dump into like your drink. I tried the stevia erythritol, and it was okay. I could still taste it. I could still tell that it was there. So there's a couple more. I guess monk fruit is one that I haven't tried yet that I have heard is fairly good, and Swerve. Now I'm not sure. Swerve is also a blend of erythritol and stevia, but maybe the different brand will be different. I'm not sure. So there's that. So that's what I'm working with this week. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of menu planning. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm gonna try to do like a large dinner salad like 3 or 4 times a week, just so that I make sure that I'm getting all of my micronutrients, because I think you can fall into the trap where you're eating all mostly protein and fat, and that's super easy to do. So I want to make sure I'm still getting my micronutrients through the vegetables and everything, so I am going to work on that a little bit more this week. And I think that's it. Hopefully I have such a good week next week as I did this week. I'm thrilled with the results. Yeah, happy Sunday weigh-in.